Should be good. Just my luck as I go to log in. Streamlabs is like, yo, we got this new update. You got to update, and then you got to sign in, and then you got to do all the things. And then, maybe, perchance, we'll let you do what you want. Fun times. Hey there, hi there, everybody. It's looking like everything's all good and hunky-dory now. I'm vonShoe. Welcome to the stream tonight. Hope you all are doing well. It is 5-star Super Skrull testing time on the CCP Beta Server. Now, catch here is that this, again, is the content creator beta. I do not have this champion. As soon as this little trial period is done, this champion will be taken away. So all the rank ups and everything else go along with it. That having been said, I plan on grinding for this champion as soon as he is released in-game tomorrow. But for now, I want to rank him up and kind of see what he can do. So let's just get straight away into that here, shall we? And as a... He's a really little bitty guy. He's so small. He's this big imposing dude. Let's go rank him up. He's this really little bitty guy. Okay, alright. Alright, I'm having a little too much fun with that. Okay, I'm having too much fun with that. I'm having too much fun. Alright, before I get too far along with all this stuff, I do want to welcome the latest fond subs to the channel. Cheers, everybody. Thanks for finding the channel in the depths of the YouTubes. Cheers on digging the videos put out so far and are interested in the videos yet to come. Plenty of cool stuff always on the horizon. Been busy posting a bunch of gameplay stuff here the last number of days, including a 7-minute, 50-second speed run through Realm of Legends with Cosmic Ghost Rider. That was most excellent. And then today, Elsa Bloodstone clearing a path in Act 5 with 0 hits. Except for the 2 mutant fights, but everybody else, she got everybody else. So as I'm doing this, what do you guys think? Do you think I should stop at like rank 4 and just see what like a unduped rank 4 can do? Or just go straight away to rank 5? Bunch of random stuff. None of this matters. Kind of tempted both ways. From the top, I want to say big howdy to Superman Blue. What's up, Blue? Well, ain't that something? Same first one. Yes, you are. Congrats. Being numero uno tonight. I want to say big howdy as well to the legendary Half. Back to being legendary again. I see. Most excellent. How's it going, Half? Andrew coming in at 3rd. And Armand saying, yo, what's good, Armand? What's good, everybody? Welcome again to the 5-star Super Skrull testing on the Content Creator Beta. Very excited to take this champ out for a spin, kind of see what he can do. And going from there. Cheeto saying, what up, bro? And Jacob, what's up? What's good, all? What is good? So let's see, here he is. Let's keep bringing him up. Alright, so this is going to be rank 4. Oh, Andrew asking about the Elsa run. Check it out, bud. You have to check it out. Elsa has a fantastic ability that you can, well, exploit in this case. It is pure, straight, and simple exploitation of her ability. In this case, in most other cases, 99% of the rest of the time, it's just a really nice to have for some added damage. But for this one, I was like, I wonder if she can clear a path. Because I'd seen a couple other YouTubers doing, you know, 0-hit KO or 1-hit KO of, you know, Collector or some other impressive fights. I'm like, that's cool. But Elsa can do something similar too. And yeah, there she goes. That was Act 5.4 or 5.2.4 is what it was. Andrew saying, good afternoon from Indonesia. Well, good afternoon. Hope your day is going well. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. And very happy Thursday to you. Gio saying, I have decided I will attempt 6.2 on Saturday. Best of luck to you. Best of luck to you. I will definitely say that. Super Skrull is a very cool looking champ. Yeah, let's just go ahead straight away to rank 5. It'll be rank 5, and then I will awaken him, but only bring him to like Sig 100 or something. Unless you guys would very much like to see unawakened gameplay first. See how much his Sig ability winds up playing into his overall utility. But just punching the last of the rank up ISO here. Do that, do that, do that. That should do it. And bingo. Maxed out. Awesome. Or 565, I should say. Where's he at? So, you know, pretty okay. So here's the catch with the Awaken ability. The Awaken ability is actually a really nice thing to have. Reading verbatim, it says, when in Cosmic Energy Overload, Super Skrull gains a power gain buff, gaining anywhere between 1.5 to 7% of a bar of power per second. So, I think ideally his ideal Sig ability is going to be somewhere in usual range, like 120, 140, somewhere in there. But that's enough dilly-dallying. Let's take him against Punching Bag Man Vanilla first off. See how that goes. Start this and then check and see what my masteries are. Make sure I don't have damage masteries on. I don't want to start off with damage masteries because that would inflate his overall damage appeal. Okay, so I gotta turn this off. And I want it to be as honest as possible. Just with, you know, a realistic set of masteries, right? So 3 points in courage. I don't think I'm gonna need that, but I mean, I might. Whoops. Do that. Usually when I'm setting up my masters, I like putting the 3 points in precision, 4 points apiece into cruelty and precision, and then that opens up the spicy, interesting stuff here. So I'll just leave it at that for now. I'll leave it at that for now. Yeah. Cool. All right, Andrew. See you in a bit, bud. And a big hello and good morning to here. Howdy. Good to see you. Welcome to the Super Skrull test. Tom insisting on unawakened. Gotcha. Gotcha. Noel just unlocked recoil yesterday and noticed I have to be using a couple potions every fight. Is there a better farming team other than Colossus? Yeah, I mean, you can farm Punching Bag Man here in Rumble Legends with most any mutant. Archangel, I think, is probably one of the faster options. Just get a bunch of neurotoxins and win that way. Colossus, you can auto fight it if he's rank 5, so that might wind up working out better for you. But otherwise, that's probably your best bet. Just again for farming Punching Bag Man. You can always go through some of the earlier quests too, you know, Act 2, Act 3 stuff, and auto fight your way through a path, just if there's a potion on there that way. But Half says, what's wrong with his hand? He's got a thing hand. So Super Skrull effectively has the ability of all 4 of the Fantastic Four, so like he's got like his fists are glowing, so that's the torch, right? He's got the thing arms. He can stretch like Reed, and he's got invisibility stuff too, so. Big howdy, Diane. How are you? And Riley saying hello. Howdy, everybody. All right, so before we get in with that, let's just take a quick look at this. So he's immune to shock and incinerate. That's nice. Fury buffs give him block penetrations. That's nice. He's got crit resistance, so that's nice too. So every 25 seconds, he inflicts Falter. Falter is unpaused. When I get hit, I block an attack, or the opponent misses. Interesting. Exhilarate saying, hey, how's it going? Very well, very well. Looking forward to doing something a little bit different tonight and have a good time with this. Half, no, the Super Skrull Arena doesn't come out till tomorrow. Doesn't come out till tomorrow, but I want to do something different, and since, again, this guy's coming out in arenas and in crystals tomorrow, you know, take him out for a spin. I'm going to be grinding for him regardless, but, you know, be nice to play around as him a little bit too. So every 1 second I can get a buff. So it's kind of Carnage-esque here. So I can get a Fury, I can get armor ups. And I need to throw the special 1. Special 1 for the Fury. Special 2 for armor up. And that... So basically just a bunch of special 1s. Alright, let's just get our way straight away into it. When's Scarlet Witch going to come in? I have no idea. I wish he would be an arena champ. That would be very nice. Okay, so I am in overcharge mode right here. I'm hoping she's also going to wind up being in the next batch of feature crystals. Oh, I get it. Okay, so it shifts. That's kind of lame. So if you really want to do the big damage, that's when you gotta throw the special 2, because then that's what converts the... I think. Or am I misunderstanding it? So I've got 5 permanent Fury right... Oh. Okay. Did I miss something? Or did I launch it too early? I think I launched it too early. So you're supposed to throw the 5 buffs. And then wait a second. Maybe the 6th one is what starts like the overrun. Come on, my dude. There we go. So I've not got the 10 Fury buffs. Now I'm in Nova Fist, right? Because I've got more than 8 Furies. So I mean, it's doing some nice little incinerate damage right there, right? See, but then it all falls off. That's... Now he's got the Falter as well, which is nice. I should probably not block it, though. Because if he's got the Falter up, then that whole special 2 should miss. Right? Supposedly. But I do very much dislike having all those buffs falling off. I enjoy having the Fury up. I don't like how it takes, like, hope and a prayer and, like, a 20 combo. Yeah, to, get the really spicy damage going with the 10 Furies and then the Nova Fists activated. But I'm assuming that purple icon means that it's overrun or whatever they're calling it for this guy. Now they've got 6 armor ups. Am I unblockable? Actually, what may be an interesting test later on is if these armor breaks count as, or these armor ups count as like normal armor ups. So, okay, so there we go. I got my 10 Furies. So this should be like Nova Fist time, right? Or do I need to get to yet another? I think I need to get to yet another special too. Or maybe I should just read ahead to the special 3 and see if the special 3 does something extra interesting. Okay, well, that is something. That is something. DeFaust saying, what do you think? 45, 50 mil cutoff just because he looks cool? I think that is a very reasonable cutoff, yeah. Brand new champ, looks cool, still is a fan favorite. Not a lot of hype about his kit going into it, just based off of a couple of the other videos I've seen so far. But, yeah, I think that's still pretty fair. Do you know if they're going to add XP levels or why our progress bar is black with a thin blue line instead of the full blue? They said it's a glitch, it's an error, it's supposed to be getting fixed. I wish there'd be more levels. It's been so many years. No, half. Right now it's 8:30 Pacific Standard Time out here in Los Angeles. So we got a few hours to go. Nice, Accelerate. Glad the live stream went well. What up, AC? Pineapple back at you. Faust says, don't you need to throw the L3 to get the permanent Furies? I might. I probably do. I didn't get that far into his kit. I was like, all right, I'm just gonna go in and start punching things and see what happens. So the special 3 is a non-stacking aptitude. So really, you only need to throw the special 3 once, and then that increases the potency of Rat White by 60%. Okay, so the key to Super Skrull here is his overload, right? Like, the Nova Fists are nice, but it's an awful lot of work to get them activated in the first place, right? So really, I mean, Super Skrull seems like he's going to be like an auto block counter. Like, without, like, getting around True Strike for some reason. And I don't know why. Like, why they needed to do this big song and dance to effectively give him True Strike. Because, I mean, if it was a thing like, oh, well, you can get around, like, nodes that prevent True Strike from triggering, but all of his buffs would be affected by that as well. So I'm not sure. Alright, well, let's try this again, shall we? Does he have any synergy that increase the lengths of his buffs? Far as I know, there's the cosmic buff, right, with Ronin and Black Bolt, right? 30% longer for buffs, and I think Beardo has a cosmic buff that does something similar too. The Iron Fist one here is nice because each time you get a Fury, then it's also a corresponding armor break. Doom is nice, but... And then the rest of it effectively takes the place of one of the other Fantastic Four members. So you can get a Fury buff on Special 2. You can Incinerate on Special 1. Increase block proficiency. Or get a little bit of heals. But that's for everybody else, really. Okay, so really, I mean, effectively, these 4 Fantastic Four synergies don't do anything for him. He's just a Skrull taking the place of a Fantastic Four member. So, like, the last 4 don't do anything for him. So, effectively, he's got 2 synergies for himself. He's got the Dr. Doom one, where he starts off with a 15-second Vigilance buff, which is nice, I guess. And then the Iron Fist one, which actually is interesting, because you armor break each time you get a Fury, which is kind of nice. The thing is, though, I don't really see a place for Super Skrull taking the place of another Fantastic Four member. Because, like, if you have the other 3 members, right, you can get the benefit of whichever member he's supposed to be impersonating, right? But you still aren't going to get the overall Fantastic Four synergy, which is the biggest razzle-dazzle of all of them. I don't know, let's try this again. Oh, 5 minutes, was that how long that fight took? Yeah, I know, Diane. I'm still wishing that they got more levels, too. I don't really even care much about, like, what the extra bells and whistles are that would go with it. Because, like, in, you know, leading up to level 60, you wound up getting an extra mastery spot. I think they gave you a tier 4 basic, back when those were still really important. So let's do this. And now I want to build up to the special 3, I think. Right, so I'm overloading right now. And the only way that I can convert any of this at all is by throwing a special 1 or special 2 before that purple icon goes away, I believe. Alright, so now we've got the aptitude, which is a buff, which I'm not happy with. I would much rather that have been a passive. Am I not doing this right? Am I not supposed to throw the special 2 while the cosmic cooldown or whatever's on? Or no, the purple is undermine. So I'm overloading. So the first icon is overload. Right, so I should be able to get extra furies or armor ups. So the second icon, when that expires, places a falter on the opponent, which is nice, but I don't recall seeing any place on his kit where like he would get any benefit from the opponent missing. Unless it says right here, when... Okay, so if I don't do anything with the falter, right? So the falter takes 25 seconds to activate. And then it's active and it lasts for 1 second. But then after that 1 second, it expires. There's a 100% chance that's replaced with an energy vulnerability debuff, which reduces the energy resist by a number for 5 seconds. So basically it sounds like I need to play around 2 different functions on myself. The cosmic overload and then also the falter mechanic. So in order for Super Skrull to do big damage, you need to have 10 Furies on you to throw the special 2 to get the Nova Fists when the falter expires to get the vulnerability, so you're dealing the most amount of damage, and that lasts for 5 seconds. That's so much work for... Alright, well I'm going to keep going with this one and then wake him up and see about something else. You need falter to finish so they have the energy? Yes. Yep. Yep, what you were saying. Exactly that. See, but the bit I think I'm misunderstanding, right, is when to throw the special 1 or the special 2 to convert the one buff into the other so as to maximize the number of buffs that I have, thereby giving me the extra big razzle dazzle. So I think it's this. I think you have to throw the special one to convert the things up into the armor ups. Because by me throwing the special 2, it wasn't doing anything. So I messed up the timing with that, because this is going to expire before the falter activates. Like, I appreciate seeing like the 2000 whatever for the energy damage on the hits. That's nice. I appreciate that. Okay. Then that just falls off so fast. Well. Come on. Okay, so let's convert that. I don't think I'm gonna get to a special 2 by the time this falter expires. So that's the energy vulnerability. Man, that vulnerability debuff needs to last like twice or 3 times as long. Because it's such an insanely small window for such a okay-ish amount of damage. Now you're vulnerable. And that falter takes way too long to activate in the first place. Like, I don't know how effective that's going to be in like a really high stakes or high stress environment, you know? Because like if you're already watching two separate timers on yourself, and there's oftentimes like 1 or 2 or 3 extra timers on the opponent as well, that's, you know, plausibly 4 or 5 timers that you need to be keeping track of. Yeah, that's tough. That's tough. But okay, let's have some fun with an awakened ability. Joe Bob saying, I heard you know a hobbit. I in fact do know a hobbit. A friend by the name of Hobbit Crom, who is stopping in with the hashtag Hobbit Raid. Hobbit, how are you, bud? Happy Wednesday. Welcome to the stream. Hope you are doing most excellent. How's it going? Thank you very much for the raid, and welcome everybody. Good to see you. If this is the first time getting to meet up, I am Rob vonShoe. It is a pleasure getting to meet you and say howdy. Tonight, testing 5-star Super Skrull. Just kind of seeing what he can do, and trying to get hype for him for tomorrow. Like, regardless, I'm still going for him in Arena. Yeah, that's just because that's the way I am, I guess. But at the same time, too, it's a little rough. It's a little rough here. So the first round was 565 unawakened. His awakened ability is really important. It gives him a nice little power gain, about 5% of a bar of power per second while you are overloaded. Which is nice. It's not great because the overload falls off pretty quick, but nice. We'll see how it does. Billy says, does anyone know that the gravity of Mars is 3.7 meter, what? I was going to say meters per second squared, but that doesn't sound right. Hobbit saying howdy. I'll tell you when I'm talking AC, you do you, boo. You do you. Slope intercept formula is y equals mx plus b. It's always handy. Comes in handy, you know. I use it in my everyday life now. Now that I'm a fully functional adult, I use that every day. Thank you, geometry. Alright, so let's try this again. Alright, so I'm going to start off getting slapped around a little bit. Just build up his confidence a little bit, you know. Now I'm overloading. Now I get a power gain, which should be nice. So that is the first conversion. I'm still overloading, so I should still be getting a nice power gain. Which means that the falter should be up. Right there. Which means now he's vulnerable, so I can throw the special 2. But that vulnerability just... If you're trying to bait out a special, it's game over, man. Should probably throw a special 3, get that aptitude at the very least. You go up against any Mystic champion with Nullify, and you're going to be just triggering Mystic Dispersion left, right, and center. No more early access bundles for me. I'm buying a house, so got to go FTP for now. Well, very nice. Best of luck on the house hunt right there. Hope you find what you guys are looking for. It's gonna be a holding off on a lot of early access bundles to save up for a house. I'm playing a little bit. But that's awesome, Donut Cup. That is awesome. Formula for a sandwich is bread, filling, sauce, bread. What kind of filling do you put on a sandwich? Like, I'm assuming you mean like your typical sandwich fare. Mayo, mustard, some sort of sliced meat, lettuce, tomato perhaps. But anytime someone says like filling, I think of like a Twinkie. Like that has filling. Reaper stopping in. What up, Shoe? Hope you're doing well today, my friend. I am. I'm just trying to figure out Super Skrull right here. And what they were thinking. And why. Because there's so many different things about him that are all working against each other. Unless I'm completely missing something. But see, like, his vulnerability is 5 seconds. So that is about enough time for him to throw a single special attack. And then by the time that I can punish that, it's already gone. So, like, I think strategically, ideally, in order to trigger said energy debuff, you would need to perfectly dex the special attack, right? But then allow yourself to either eat or just block the last hit to trigger the falter, so then you can automatically just go in and punish with the vulnerability active. Did not want the power gain. Speaking of bread, who was the genius who said, I like bread, but cook it again. I mean, that is delicious if you got like peanut butter and jelly. Wasn't this dude supposed to have some sort of block penetration as part of his kit? Like, how is Winter Soldier here? How is he able to perfect block? And why is he not dying? Good lord. Black Knight saying howdy. What's good, Black Knight? And Sandmule, glad to see you survive the ban wave. Was there ever any doubt? Come on. Mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. Yes, I recall that from grade 4, grade 5. Howdy to Reaper again. Sorry, I'm just getting caught up on chat. Sorry to miss anybody who has popped in since then. Jupiter's red spot produces wind speeds up to 432 kilometers per hour. Might need a jacket for that one. Dakota stopping in. Hey, Rob. What's good, Dakota? Hope you're doing well. Happy Wednesday here. Hope you are most excellent. Welcome to the stream. And Lefty saying, yo. What's good, Lefty? All right, let's spruce this guy up a little bit, because he needs some tender, loving care. So, let's throw Ronan. Where is the boltiest? The darkest of bolts. There we go. So that should give me the Cosmic Supremacy, which increases duration, which is very nice. And then, on top of that, let's throw the Beardo Cosmic, which also increases duration. So this is like max duration right here. Super Skrull. Still no damage masteries. Dakota, I am most excellent. It's been a good week here, whirlwind week. I'm really happy how things are going, how it's all turning out. Can't complain. Looking forward to the rest of the week, too. I'm looking forward to getting some sleep a little bit later on at some point. But it's going good. It's going very good. Hope you are well as well. Did you know that banana DNA is more similar to human DNA than primates? I did know that. I did know that. So, like for Brian Grant, why everyone calls him Banana Man, that has something to do with it. Samuel stopping in just to say hi before bed. Well, I appreciate that very much. Get some good Z's. Enjoy the rest of your night. Thank you again for stopping in. It's always a pleasure seeing you, bud. We'll catch you later. Angel saying, question, guys. Well, I am all ears and all answers. Should probably pay a little bit closer attention to the fight. I'm kind of autopiloting it right now, and that defeats the purpose of everything I'm doing. Alright, so there he goes. There's the falter right there. Hit me. Thank you. Now the falter's off. That should be energy. Okay, so it's 273 per tick. Right now, and then, hold on. Okay, so here's the thing, guys. So I fully well realize that I'm not playing this guy optimally. Throwing that out there, full warning, full disclaimer. So here's the difference, right? If you play with 6 Furies, 6 out of the 10 that you got, You throw the special 2 at the right time and get some of that incinerate damage going. The difference in damage between playing perfectly and playing meh is 60 damage per tick. So OP God tier confirmed. All right. Can you use a double black bolt? Yes, but the thing is, that's when the diminishing returns start kicking in. So you could, but it's not gonna be much different than what I've got right now. Like marginally better, like a fraction of a second better, maybe. Angel says, I was uploading a video with a song and copyright ID claim. What should I do? So you're saying you're uploading a video with a copyrighted song in it, or a video you already uploaded got a copyright strike against it? If it was a video that you uploaded with a copyright strike against it, you gotta remove the music. If you want to upload a video with a copyrighted music on it, you're still probably going to wind up running into problems at some point when the owner of said copyrighted music comes a-calling. But you could temporarily try and prolong when that happens by not monetizing the video, like shouting out the owner or the writer of the song, I don't own the music for this, I don't get any money from it, all rights are reserved to the respective owner, see their website, I don't know, something like that, right? Like they still may wind up coming collecting, but maybe it won't be nearly as nasty as it could be otherwise. I mean, good rule of thumb, don't upload stuff with copyrighted materials on it. You can upload something with like a snippet. Like, I don't know if it's like 5 seconds of music or something like that, or 5 seconds of a film. But, and maybe get around it that way. Other people play music either at a slightly higher or slightly slower speed and say that it's like a remix. Like, there's ways you can kind of get around it. But just to keep things simple, it's better to just probably not do it in the first place. Okay, so this is what I'm saying. So playing suboptimally, right? That's 235 damage per tick, usually, with no energy vulnerability. And now with it up, it's up to 301. So a difference of like less than 30 per tick. So a fairly negligible amount of damage. The other thing with this guy too is that you need to get him awakened. That power gain is immensely useful, but not only do you need to get him awakened, but you need to get him at like SIG 120, 140 for it to be anywhat relevant. Oh boy, that's painful. So Diane, just because I saw yours first here, the aptitude that you get on the special 3, I believe, is permanent, isn't it? So all you got to do, yeah, an indefinite non-stacking aptitude. So you throw special 3 once and then forget about it. So I thought I did for that last fight, but I also got distracted talking, so I may not have. But yes, the idea is if you're going to be taking Super Skrull in for a longer fight, or a particularly chunkier, against a chunky opponent, yeah, it's special 3, then special 1, then special 2, I think. is sort of like a ideal rotation. Wonder if movie Vision will get a buff at some point. Have him as a 6-star, maybe, probably not for a while, because he's pretty okay right now. Anyway, like he could benefit from a value update, give his attack a little bit extra oomph. But I haven't heard that he's on any short lists for consideration currently. Not to say that he won't, I just haven't heard any news about it. 20% of the world's oxygen is produced by the Amazon rainforest. Yeah, but after, I don't know, given it a couple more months, might be 19% the way things are going. That's a bit dark. AQ Shadow saying, "What's up, my guy? What's good, Shadow? Sorry, I'm just barely getting to the howdy right there, but good to see you. Thanks for stopping on." Takes 8 minutes, 19 seconds for light to travel from the sun to Earth. Yes, which means that if the sun were to explode right this split second, it would take 8 minutes and 19 seconds for us to realize that we are doomed. Truth, I'm saying you do know what time it is, right? Time for a shameless plug? Maybe. I don't know. What time is it? Shadow finally got a PC. Grats, bud. What are the specs? Did anyone know that one side of Uranus has sunlight and it takes 84 years to orbit the sun? Well, no, it takes one year to orbit the sun, 84 Earth years. Actually. Man, that is so petty. I'm sorry. Penguins have knees. Well, that's news to me. Actually, no, I knew that. But their knees are... waddled up into their blubber, so it doesn't really work as knees should. Donut pulled 6-star Venom. That is incredibly lucky. Good on you, Donut. That dude is arguably Ring 3 worthy unawakened. That is a very good pull. Dom stopping in saying, "Howdy, Rob. What's good, Dom? Hope you're doing well." I saw that I had a plug that you're going to be streaming later, I think, right? Or has later already come and gone? Sorry, either which way. But if you are still streaming afterwards, once the stream gets here, or gets done here, let's see about getting a raid going your way. Okay, let's throw a special, get the aptitude up. Supposedly there is an underground continent called Zealand. Yeah. Interesting. That would be news to me. I'm not doubting it, but it's news to me. I think that's very interesting. And more so like how they quantify what counts as the continent. Okay, so I gotta throw this. Hoping that, okay, cool. So now I have the prolonged fury buffs. I don't think they're gonna fall off here in right now. They did fall off right now. Well, what gives? Okay, so now I am fully revved up. Come on. Got 6-1 going. It really is. So I misunderstood his kit when I first read it. that you could choose to either throw a special 1 to convert the Fury into armor, or you could throw the special 2 and convert any armor into Fury. Like, it was pick and choose. But it's not pick and choose. You got to do it in a very specific way. You got to throw a special 1 to get it set, and the special 2 to launch it off. So now I'm Nova fisting it. So this should be the almost the biggest damage phase. And I'm getting some pretty nice numbers, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so that actually, when I was paying attention at the end there, that actually was actually pretty nice. That was actually pretty nice. But it's a pain in the butt to get that revved up. And you need a Beardo synergy for that. Tom says, what does aptitude do? It increases the potency of cruelty, precision, fury, and I think something else. Galileo is the father of science. Thales was known as the mother of science. What if they weren't married? I think there's something frisky going on in the scientific community then. Cheers time. Oh yeah. Cheers everybody. I want to take my Proxima to 565 at some point. She hits so freaking hard after completing her missions, is awakened, has Corvus on her team, plus Nebula. Yeah, those are all excellent things. Plus she can parry projectiles, and her ability, what was it specifically? She's got one really unique OP ability that everybody is sitting on. Myself included. This one. Opponents have 200% offensive ability accuracy reduction when Proxima Midnight blocks, which is huge. Because then the thing that everybody remembers is that she can parry against non-contact hits, which is nice. But that huge ability accuracy reduction is very nice. So presumably that should be able to cancel out Magic's limbo on specials. Not on, like, if you push her over when she's blocking, but if she throws a special attack while Proxima is blocking, that should cancel that out. Amongst other things. Many, many other things. Okay, so. But yeah, that'd be a very solid rank up. You got it, Dom. Maybe 5 cosmic masteries would help. I don't think so. I don't think that the cosmic bit here does anything anymore, really. Yeah. So at best, it reduces enemy armor ups by 40%, which could be really nice at 5 points apiece, or 5 points total. But that's only if the enemy has an armor up buff. Armor up buff. Armor up passive doesn't count. Wasn't Iron Patriot supposedly getting a buff also? He's on the short list from what I've heard, but no news yet. Seems too complicated to keep watching your Furies and armor up buffs and converting. 100%, Diane. 100%. And that's what I was saying a little bit earlier, because Super Skrull has 2 timers himself, right? The Falter timer and then just the armor up and Fury timer. But once you get into, more complicated fights, right? Opponents can have anywhere between like 1, 2, 3 timers themselves. let alone the clock, you know. And that 2 timers is too many. 5 timers and the clock is insane. So yes, I completely agree. 2 champions released this month are pretty garbage also. Hope they go back to old Cavalier mode. That skilled chapter is straight garbage. Yeah, unless you got Elsa Bloodstone. But yes. Convert that. But I agree. I still haven't done most of that. Cavalier in general. It's not that I can't bring myself to it, because that's not the right word. Because I'll do it. I'm just not looking forward to doing it. It's not fun. So did I miss something? I must have missed something. I thought it was 8+ Furies gets you the Nova Fists. But I had 8 Furies, and I did not have my Nova Fists. There we go. I mean, it's too late now, because the Falter is... Well, I mean, maybe. No, that's gonna be really, really tight. Come here, dude. There we go. I don't even think I got that one hit in. And that's with the super buffed up Nova timer. Alright, so conversion 1. Okay, so that should be nice. Now I got my Nova Fists up again. So I mean, like, that's nice. See, like, that's nice. When he's got the Furies up, he's got the Nova Fist up, then that's nice. That's nice. It's nice 565 damage. It's not crazy. It's not easy, but it's nice. But good lord. It's only fun by having my entire rest of my roster devoted to prolonging the Nova Fists by like 3 seconds. When it should just do it that way anyway. That's rough. Sorry, now I'm just getting caught up on chat again. 2 champions. Oh, yeah, right. I see no reason to have evades the whole entire path. And there's only maybe 3 champions that can handle the whole chapter for skill. It's fun, right? And then, you know, when people start raising ruckus about how difficult or garbage or not fun that content is, it's like, well, you don't have to do it. It's optional. No, it's not. It's a 10% tier 5 CC. Those things are impossible to get elsewhere. Unless you're like the top 100%, like 1% echelon of AQ. Forget it. Most of the population's been rickrolled. I believe it. Kind of tempted to wake my 5-star Thor with my Cosmic Gem. He hits hard when he does the double armor break. Yeah, yes he does. Yes he does. Half says, fun fact, I liked every video of Rob's ever since I met him. Appreciate that. I really appreciate that. Thanks, Half. Thank you muchly. UK government has been very vague with vaccines. One location can have up to 2,000 ready, but only 1,500 are used, which means 500 per area get wasted and thrown away. Yes, the reporting... So, fun story for California. We supposedly have 2 million doses at our disposal. We have only administered a small fraction of that. I'm going to hazard a guess off the cuff and say about 20% of that. Nobody's been able to inventory the rest of it, so there are that many doses supposedly in circulation someplace that nobody knows where they are because there's no inventory. No one's inventory, no one's keeping track of it. But we have that many, supposedly. California is one of the worst states in terms of inoculating its population in the U.S. Shark says you're not going out of your way to start Cav. No, I'm not. Again, I'm going to do it. I'm just not looking forward to doing it. Because it's such a slog. Was it Black Panther Classic that was getting buffed, or the other one? I think it's going to wind up being both. I was under the impression that it was Black Panther Civil War. But if it's something like they do with the Magnetos again, then it could be both. But I really like for both of them to be buffed, to be honest. Classic Panther especially, that dude's completely broken as it is. Like, he's really good with a synergy team around him. By himself, he's very vanilla, but with a modern synergy team around him, dude's nuts. Furious Incinerate Power. I think I'd rather use my Hyperion. Seriously, again, I don't know what the appeal of this champion is. Now, if all of these different things, all these different buffs on him were passive instead of being buffs, then absolutely, for sure, I could go for that. Because then he would be Nullify Immune, but he is not Nullify Immune. He is a Mystic Dispersion food, left, right, and center. Alright, so I'll do one more fight here with Captain Marvel, against Captain Marvel. And then it'll be up to you guys. If you guys want to see, like, I don't know, Act 6, Act 7 gameplay with this guy, or if we all collectively are in agreement that he's far too convoluted with not enough payoff. No, I take it back. I want to do another fight. I want to swap in Iron Fist. So I'll be running a double Black Bolts, Ronin, Iron Fist, Super Skrull. And see what that guy can do. And then we'll see. But like this stuff right here is just like noodle numbers. Like I'd expect that from like a max out 3-star or like a 4-star rank 4 maybe. Alright, so power gain. Cool. Why don't I have my fists active? I don't understand. No, I mean, like, really, why aren't... There we go. So the fists are only active when you go overcharge. Right there. So now that... 2,000... Like, his incinerate damage is a lot higher, a lot better then Hyperions when he's ramped up. But Hyperion, with his power gain, spams special ones so friggin' much that it makes up for it in terms of just, like, ease of use. I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, unless they never plan on releasing 6-star Hyperion, then maybe, like, 6-star Ring 4 Super Skrull would kind of take that place, take that role. But otherwise, I don't know. Like, it'd have to be such a niche situational usage to want to bring Super Skrull as a Cosmic Champ who can incinerate along instead of Torch. You know, for if you're going for incinerate, but he has to be Cosmic, like, why wouldn't you want to just bring Hyperion? I don't know. It's very... It's filling a role that I don't know why it needs to be that way. You know? I don't know. Why Iron Fist? I have no idea. I don't know. I'm not familiar enough with the comic lore of Super Skrull to know why Iron Fist. Synergy Civil War Panther has with Killmonger is powerful, though. Gain 30% Fury with perfect blocks. No stack limit from my understanding. Yeah, then you throw the classic Panther on there as well for the added bleed duration? Duration or potency, one or the other. And then Storm Pyramid X as well for a fantastic little synergy. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to want to do here is throw the special 3. Those armor breaks are nice, but they fell off awfully quick, didn't they? I will say, throwing a special 3 once and then forgetting about it is nice. Again, really would have preferred if it was a passive stun or something. Because the game is coming out so hard against active buffs. And it's focusing so much on passive abilities now. That's like, if you want to have any sort of, like, long-staying relevance, okay, now he's vulnerable. Now I just need that. Oh well. I need that energy thing to fall off. The overload. This dude I could not imagine is damage mastery friendly. With the amount of specials that he's throwing, that he needs to throw, could not imagine that that's super friendly. Like, having the 13 Furies right there is nice, but it takes way too long. Way too long. Well, there's that. Alright, guys, what should we do next? Should we take Super Skrull against some Act 6 content? Maybe against Labyrinth Star-Lord? Or do something else altogether? Because not super excited. Actually, you know what? While we decide that, I forgot. I gotta go clear some AQ. Maybe Skrull has more Incinerate than Hyperion, but being so easy to use, plus fast power gain and good regen when you need it, it's more valuable. I agree. I agree. That's why I'm saying that it confuses me, that the only time and the only way where it would be... Oh, thankful. Thank you. Well, thank you very much, Christian, for the red envelope. Much appreciated. Thank you. The only time I could ever imagine it being useful is if they, again, never makes Hyperion a 6-star. And then Super Skrull would bypass him that way, just... But again, that's not very plausible. Because I'm hoping that, again, they do Hyperion as a 6-star at some point. Come on. Labyrinth Star-Lord. Sounds good. Like, he would be great for buffed up. But there's so many other champs that could qualify for buffed up that are easier to use with quicker damage that I don't know why you would choose Super Skrull over any of them. And it's not like his synergy options are great. Like, yeah, he's kind of a challenging character to play, but dang, this synergy he's got with, I don't know, literally anybody is so good. Because I'd rather just bring Mr. Fantastic and the full Fantastic Four than anything else. Half says, speaking of gifts, sent you 6 envelopes yesterday. Half, yes, I recall. Thank you. Thank you very much again. It's most kind. That is most kind. Maybe Skrull has a hidden ability to certain situations that we need to find out. Yeah, or he's going to be a great counter for like a future buff for either story content or, I don't know, side mission or something. I very much dislike this fight. Come on, dude. Stop it. Stop heavy charging. Suboptimal gameplay. Well, this is curtains for me, guys. Curtains for me. I hate this path. Because it's not... It's bad enough that he gets unstoppable and he throws his specials, but he also winds up throwing... Or winds up getting evade buffs as well. So perhaps instead of all this nonsense that I'm doing, the better counter would be like Clairvoyant or somebody to just throw a special 2 and ignore all of that. but anyway. It's day 4. It's almost done. Any of you guys out there have like AQ, AW fatigue? I got that in spades. Just ready for something different. Alright, enough of that. Bounce over and take care of some LOL Star-Lord, shall we? Boop, 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 boop. Do that. We want to go here. Labyrinth. Let's bring this squad again. Time Twin saying, yes, I am sick of AQ. So boring. Nothing ever changes. Yeah. I would agree with that. And then also the number of times you wind up needing to do it as well. Because at least with like Alliance War season, there's off season and on season, or season and off season, right? So, you know, if you want to go hard for season, that's fine. If you want to just like, you know, do nothing on off season, that's fine too, because it doesn't really matter. It's just some extra rewards, but there's no big prize to worry about. AQ though, it's like, yeah, you got 5 days on, you got 3 days off. You got 5 days on, you got 3 days off. Forever. There's no break. And if you want to take a break, tough luck. You got to bail out of your alliance because, like, the other 29 people all want to roll. And if you don't, then they need to replace you because there are just enough paths where you got to have a full squad. If you don't have a full squad, you can't 100%. If you don't 100%, you don't get the prizes. Come on, my dude. There we go. Half says, saw you poked somebody in AQ. What does a poke do? It just shoots a little pop-up to the main menu of that player. So it doesn't pop up like in a fight or anything. Well, I already messed that up. Pop up in a fight or anything. But it just lets them know that they are free to move up for AQ. You gotta be careful with these stuns. For that, like, I know I should have let Star-Lord hit me to activate the Falter to get the energy resist up, but, I mean, this is LOL. Even through my block, that's probably not the best of ideas, you know? So I'm almost through the first Enrage timer. And what do I have to show for it? I'm already through the first enrage timer. I'm already taking down on the next enrage timer. Oh boy. At least he's more aggressive. I could not imagine playing this guy seriously with damage masters on, though. Well, could have played that a little bit better, I think. But still, not my best showing, but not super impressive either. Unless I'm just not doing something right. Actually, you know what would be fun? Well, I should say this. Do you guys want to see more Super Skrull, or would you rather see like a little bit of messing around with Cosmic Ghost Rider with Star-Lord right there? I kind of want to see Cosmic Ghost Rider. Because funnily enough, I have not taken him against LOL Star-Lord yet. Is it no, not Masakra. It is Night Thrasher. So let's do that. And then I also want to do that. And that. And that. I don't know if a cosmic, whatchamacallit, power boost is going to do anything here. Just because the health pool is so friggin' massive. I want to try. I don't think it will, but I'd like to try. Probably good enough for right now. Let's do that. Let's do that. Go in here and get some of them boosts going. So, for kicks, let's get the 20% Fury. Let's get the 200% Cosmic Boost. Again, I don't know. I don't think that's going to do much of anything on account of the huge health pool. But, could find out. And then the 30% right there. So, let's see how this goes. A little bit. Not a lot, but a little bit. Well, there goes my damage. Damage cap. Judgment active, or the Damnation active. There's 1. There's 2. Come on, dude. I already did that one. I need you to throw your special, please. This is gonna be tight. Nope. Nope. Alright. That is a suboptimal set right there. Suboptimal set. Oh, you know what? I'm an idiot. I didn't even activate the Magneto pre-fight. Son of a mother. Okay, there's 1. I don't really need much power. There we go. There's that. Damage cap. Damage cap, damage cap, damage cap, damage cap. Damage cap, damage cap. Big yellow numbers. Man, I would love to see how big and yellow those numbers could get. I would love to see those big damage, big numbers without the stupid damage cap. You know what would actually be fun? Hold on, let me look up something on YouTube. I gotta see something. Let's look up Star-Lord Cosmic Ghost. I want to see if somebody has done a speed run. 5-minute solo. There's 1. I'm really surprised Slayer hasn't put out one. There we go, 3 minutes. Put out one 2 weeks ago. But that's a 565, so that's not technically a speed run. I suppose it doesn't really matter, though, because of the damage cap, right? It really wouldn't even matter at that point. Yeah. How much damage could CGR do? I don't know. I don't know. So much damage. Because, like, here's the thing. Like, since I'm still boosted, so let's have a little bit of fun in with without a damage cap, right? Hundreds of thousands. Easily. If not million. Provided... you could have an opponent that lives that long, you know? Well, that's a weak rotation right there. But, you know, a lot. A lot. Long story short, he could do a lot of damage. Cool Pool stopping by. Yo, what up, man? How you doing? I'm very well. I'm doing very well. Happy Wednesday. Hope you're doing good here today as well. Thanks for stopping by the stream. How's everything, bud? Come on. Of course, I get this done. That is a dead run right there. So here's the thing. So I put out the video with a 7-minute, 50-second speed run for Labyrinth. But here's the thing. Here's the thing I didn't mention in the video, and here's the thing I didn't mention in anything else like that. The amount of tries it took to get an entire run that went almost perfectly. Good enough to get a 750, but like so many tries. Like that would have been a dead run right there, and dexing at the start. Well, jugs I just always had a friggin' problem with for some reason. Watched a video of CGR's story. It was hilarious. He's had some adventures. Because what is it? Something like Frank Castle's the last man on Earth, and that's why he's offered the role of Cosmic Ghost Rider. So he can like avenge other people and prevent their populations from being destroyed or something. Something like that, right? I don't know why I didn't realize this, but when you get Damnation, when you've got 5 of the different Space Ghost buffs active, or I don't know, whatever they're called, debuffs, the Damnation nullifies and just removes all of the Unstoppable that Jugs gets. And this is still the old Jugs that you can parry him when he's unstoppable. So that helped speed up the speedrun considerably. I'm gonna do one more with Rhino, and then can go test something out, something else. I kind of want to play around with Arcus a little bit too. That's kind of what tonight's all about, guys. It's definitely not a typical Rob vonShoe live stream where I'm just grinding arena. I could do that too. I mean, I still have that new Valentine's event that just arena that just started up yesterday. Do 17 rounds of that for points, but at the same time, too, it's such a breath of fresh air to do something different and actually get to play the game, play with champs, play with characters, and have fun with that. Yeah, and he travels to the past, kidnaps baby Thanos to try and turn him into a good guy. That's really funny. That's amusing. Saw season 1 of Punisher. It was very good. Might go for season 2. Yeah. Give it a go. Give it a go. It's got its moments. Season 2. Season 2 of Punisher suffered from, like, hey, yo, dude, we all got our layoff notice. We're still contractually obligated to finish this, and we still want to because we love the project, but we got our marching papers already. And at points and at times it unfortunately kind of shows, but like I said, it does still have its moments. Anyway, now that I think about it, though, I probably should jump in an arena. I probably should. Take care of the rest. I think it's the last of the Valentine's arenas, right? I'm assuming so. Because this one goes for like another 6 days. By then, I'm assuming the update's going to be out. I'm assuming. Don't hold me to that. But I'm assuming. Here we go. Romance Arena. I knew what you meant, Diane. I knew what you meant. You guys going for any of those daily bundles? The ones with the extra Lonely Heart shards? Because depending on your progression, you either have 6,000, 4,000, or 2,000 in your bundle. Which is tempting if you are in the market for such a thing. In terms of in-game value. Like, I don't know what I would expect. When I open up all of them from just, you know, from the side event and content and the actual Valentines themselves, because they've got extra shards in them. I got nothing but 3 stars and 4 stars. Nothing but 3s and 4s. It was such a disappointment. Not even a 5. Like a throwaway junk 5. It couldn't even give me that. I'm like, alright, game. I see how it is. PB stopping in. Hey there, hi there. And Marm, the drive-by like. What's good, guys? Happy Wednesday. Thank you for stopping by. Fortunately, the Super Skrull gameplay was a little bit earlier in the stream. Got a little worn out playing Super Skrull, but still got a chance to say howdy in person. So, how's it going, guys? Apema, sorry. For the People's Champ raid, Hilbert as well joining in on the PC raid. How's it going, guys? Thanks for stopping by. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Happy Wednesday. Tom saying I went for 2 days of the Epic Crystal Bundles. Went on sale, got my 5-star Cosmic Ghost Rider from them. Nice. Love those epics. Yeah, I wish that they would have stuck around for a little bit longer. Or if they would just be like a regular consumable in the Crystal store. You know, save up some of the units you can get in-game and get some more of that away. Because those are really nice. Those were really nice. Really miss, though, that they didn't do the 5-star throwback crystal this year. Because, like, in years past, just say in January, right, they gave you the option of being able to get a 5-star crystal with one of the preceding year's champions. Like, you had, I don't know, what is it, 23, 24 champs in the crystal, right? But it was it's still a 5-star crystal that you would get. Would have loved to have seen like a 6-star version nowadays, or even a 5-star version, something, but nothing. Parasite, part of People's Champ raid as well. What's good, Parasite? Good to see you. Aparna, I'm sorry. I am sorry. That is entirely on me. And my bad eyesight. I'm sorry. Good to see you all the same. Coop, as part of the People's Elbow, Good to see you, Coop. Always a pleasure. Happy Wednesday. And finally, the champ has come back to vonShoe's stream. What's good, People's Champ? How is it going? How'd the stream go? How is everything? You ready for some of the super spicy Super Skrull action to kick off tomorrow? I mean, I say that tongue-in-cheek, of course, but it is Super Skrull week. Me too. All I got were 3 stars from those heart crystals, and the same happened to me in December with the Sexenium crystals, all 3s. Really hating these side events compared to classic side events that give full 5, 6-star crystals and gems. Or at this point, that there isn't a crystal. Like, instead of having 20 crystals that offer anywhere between a 3 to a 6-star champion, give me like 5 crystals that's a 4 to a 6, you know? At least improve the odds of me getting something that's worthwhile. Like, I would much rather have a much smaller quantity of chances, but at least the chances I have wouldn't give me another 3-star. At this point, that would be nice. Perset says, "Good day, Rob. How's the Elsa challenge going on?" Oh, it's awesome. It is going very awesome. I got a couple extra Elsa gameplays going on right now. One is, and it's super late to the party, like a week before the event ends. But Elsa taking on, a 4-star Elsa taking on the skill path in Cavalier. A couple other fun Elsa things going on as well, but it was good. It was good. The Elsa challenge being that Elsa can get through an entire path in Act 5, save for 2 mutant fights, without throwing any hits. So it's something like almost 10 KOs without dishing out a single hit. It's pretty solid. Jose Diaz dropping off $2 saying, "Can we get some thumbs up?" Got 2 big thumbs up right there, bud. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for the $2. Appreciate that much, bud. That is most generous. Cheers. Let me get you up here on the wall of honor. That is most excellent. Thank you very much. Do that. There we go. Cheers, bud. That was really cool. Thank you. Thank you very much. But yeah, I had a lot of fun with that. Yeah. A lot of fun with that, the Elsa gameplay. Ooh, very nice, PC. Very nice. Have a good trip in Vegas. Man, I want to go back there so bad. It's been almost a little over 2 years. A little over 2 years since I made it out to Vegas last. Right before the baby was born. But yeah, I really want to go. BB says, "Rob, stop slacking. I gotta give the people what the people want. 2-star Elsa, do an easy path in Abyss. Use that CCP power." See, you're just rubbing salt in my wound twice over right there. I do not have a 2-star Elsa Bloodstone. She was the only character I wanted out of those stupid 2-star crystals from a couple months back, and I got almost everybody else except for Elsa. Funnily enough, though, that was right around the time when they copied over the account into one of the betas, and I still had a number of those 2-star crystals from the event left to open. So I opened them on my main and got nothing. I opened them on the CCP Beta. Naturally, pulled 2-star Elsa. So she is long gone into the ether of which she came. on that old beta, but I would love to do some 2-star gameplay. Now, how do you figure that? Nick was full health. Like, his health bar went all the way back up to full. But Bishop's attack still didn't do anything. Well, ain't that something? Yep, nope, still nothing. Then again, I don't open up like the 1 to 2-star crystals you can get in the crystal tab. It's not worth spending units on. Like, I want to get a 2-star Elsa, but I don't want it to get her badly enough where I'm willing to spend units to try. Try for a very low, very low drop rate. Nah, I'm okay. Because at the end of the day, it still is just a 2-star. Come on, dude. There we go. Yeah, PC, you gotta get that Vegas live stream going. And then you gotta do this big, great, grand intro at the start of the stream, right? Live from, I don't know, whichever hotel you're at. The Motel 6, 2 blocks off the strip. No, I'm playing. But that would be pretty funny, though, too. Because, I mean, it still was technically Vegas. Come on, dude. Boink. I gotta say, I'm really surprised that there isn't, like, a speedrun of Labyrinth Star-Lord. Or at least branded one as this Labyrinth Star-Lord. And I wonder if White Magneto's passive stuns still count for Labyrinth. Like, if it counts towards, like, an actual proper stun, or because of the Labyrinth BS, where, like, you could get True Strike, but because it's a Labyrinth, your True Strike doesn't actually work, sort of thing. Like, you could stun them, but because it... And stun could not apply because it's passive, but because it's Labyrinth, we're going to say it actually does apply because reasons. And they do that a lot, too. Luckily, I am blessed with all-star levels of Elsa from 2 to 6. Good on you, Parasite. Good on you. I'm almost there. I got that 1 champ left. Wouldn't it be something? And I suppose it may in fact wind up being possible. I don't want to do this yet, actually. What am I doing? It may in fact be possible that I wind up maxing my 6-star before I can get that 2-star Elsa. I suppose it really just depends if I keep going for featured 6-stars. I'm probably not. Probably not, just save for the next batch, but... But we'll see. Arena with damage masteries always hurts. Half damage masteries too. Yeah. I'm thinking I may wind up turning on... actually, no, I think I'm going to miss out just barely. I'm still going to, for the 5-star featured Super Skrull grind, I think I'm going to just barely miss out. of running full damage masteries because Alliance War Seasons is still going to be going on. Like, season is over mid next week, I think. But by that point, it's too late. But yeah, I mean, I really dislike running Arena without those damage masteries. I'm so spoiled. It helps so much. Dex, 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 dex. Slicey slice. Kimbo slice. You guys remember Kimbo slice? Actually, I had a pretty healthy respect for Kimbo slice. Fear and Loathin, sorry, stopping in. What's good, bud? Saying, hey Rob, what is a better rank 2 option? Unawakened Elsa or Sig 40 Kingpin? Man, that is a cutting question right there. Where are you progression-wise in the game? Because here's my point. If you still have end game content to do, right? You've still got, you know, like Act 6 to do, Act 7.1 to do. If you've got like Labyrinth to do, Abyss to do, stuff like that. Probably Kingpin. Much as it pains me to say that, probably Kingpin because he is awakened. If you've got all content done and it's going to be a rank up. Not so much for just for fun, but like you've got a little bit more flexibility with that than Elsa still. But objectively, and again, as much as it pains me to say, because I am such an Elsa main, I think that duped Kingpin is going to wind up being more useful in more places. Because of the awakened ability and because of how good his buff was. But ideally both. Kingpin probably first though. Have the song Viva Las Vegas running through my head now, either by Elvis or ZZ Top. Both good options. Stop it, thing. Good lord, I just want this fight to be over. Got things to do. Places to go, people to see. Points to get. Still unblockable. Go away, thing. Stupid noodle, hello. Oh, this is gonna not be unpleasant as well. So... Come on, dude. Come on. Come on. This ain't gonna work if you aren't gonna throw specials. Please. 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 I hate passive bots so freaking much. Please. Like, I'm literally just standing here waiting for things to happen. Dude chased me across the entire stage. Well, alright. I don't know, guys. I feel like there may be a game crash coming on. Oh, I forgot that Special 3 does a power drain. That's nice. Get out of here, you passive son of a mother. Stupid bots. PC, that would be your 10,000 view video right there. Instant. Instant gold. Instant viral. That's what would do it. Alright, so let's do Hood and Colossus and MODOK. Yeah, no, Diane, yes, I should have. I didn't remember that he did, because the only time I played Mephisto is an arena here, and usually bots are more not competitive, cooperative, and I never need to throw that Special 3, so that is my bad for not remembering his kit. Worked out pretty okay though. I'll take it. I think it is about 17 wins to get all milestones. So, I'm gonna keep going till I get them, because then it's done. Cheers, everybody. And fart plume. What do you guys think next month is going to be? Because I think everybody's pretty much over this month in terms of content. Like, the most excited I think the community has been over WandaVision and the Spider-Man movie getting titled yesterday, whenever it was. Like, everything else is just like, yup. That's happening. That's a thing. Get out of the way. There's that. Do that. What's its title? Oh, drat. Can't get home? Something like that. Sorry. completely distracted. Well. Bye-bye, Doc. No way home. That's what it is. Live. And she evades. I kind of liked Home Slice. Actually, I know it was one of the gag titles, but Home Slice would have actually been fun. Because it had, like, Home Slice had been referenced, I think, as a joke in one of the previous movies. Would have been fun. Like, then again, I don't know what the MCU's obsession was with having home in the title of Spider-Man movies is. Like, the first one I get, it's like, hey, yo, MCU has Spider-Man now. Check that out. Homecoming, yeah, he's coming back to Disney Marvel now. I get that. But then it's Far From Home. It's like, oh, well, okay. Now there's No Way Home. I'm like, alright. I see what you guys are doing here. Spider-Man 4, Old Folks Home. Spider-Man 7, Homeward Bound. Jose asking, duped Tigra or unduped Falcon to rank 2 6-star. How enjoyable do you find playing Tigra? Like, do you just love the way that she plays, the way that she handles? And do you have her timing down pretty okay? If you do, then Tigra. The potential for her damage output is insane. If you're like got a really good handle on her playstyle. Outside of that, Falcon. Because even unduped, Falcon's lock-on ability still shuts everything down. It just doesn't get that extra little crit boost and doesn't have that extra 2 seconds of uptime, right? Which isn't enough to break the champion, but still definitely worth a rank 2, because again, that lock-on is nuts in terms of its utility. So that's the thing. I would say take Falcon up to rank 2 unless you are a really good Tigra player who enjoys that sort of playstyle. Take them both up, but Falcon first. Unless. And the nice thing about that too is that Tigra is awakened, which is extremely useful because she starts off with both of her stances active and are paused while she's attacking too. So if you play aggressively and if, you know, the AI cooperates, which is always important too, then you'll be good to go. Four, 5, 6, 7. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I gotta count them out. There's that many hits. Still haven't mastered Tigra. Plus, Mystic already have Sorcerer Supreme, who's going to be rank 3 before Tigra, but was wondering if Falcon was solid on Awakened. Yes, he is. He 100% is. I would even argue that he is worth rank 3 on Awakened. That's how good that lock-on ability is. Again, the biggest downside of him not being awakened isn't the crit damage that you're losing out on, it's the 2 seconds of uptime. That's what winds up adding up. Alright, I'm already at 12. Let's start in on some of the max champs here. You know what else I forgot completely about until right this split second when I saw Psycho Man? Is that I've done none of those Psycho Man bonus objectives. Like KO, I don't know, however many Fantastic Four members with Psycho Man. Nope. Finish however many special 3, or finish however many fights with a special 3. Nope. Haven't done it. It's just ISO, sure, but I don't know. The completionist in me is complaining. Come on, get out of here. There we go. See, because then, Jose, you and me are in the same boat there. Because my 6-star Falcon is unawakened as well. I did wind up taking my 6-star up to rank 2 unawakened. And the only reason I bring up rank 3 is because right now that's where I'm at. I can either take up Falcon unawakened to rank 3 or Hitmonkey to rank 3 unawakened. And I'm leaning towards Falcon. Because that lock-on is just so nice, despite Hitmonkey having just nutty damage. But we'll see. Like, I would almost at this point be tempted to, if I were to get a skill awakening gem, to give it to Falcon instead of waiting for Nick Fury. Because Nick's cool, but and he needs the awakened ability. But like playing in that sort of danger zone just isn't my cup of tea. So Falcon probably would get the stone. Hey, Jose, thank you very much. Send over 3 more bucks. Rank 2 Falcon it is, courtesy of the Shoe Man. Well, big congrats on that new rank 2 Falcon, Jose. That is awesome. Enjoy. Dude he's nuts. He's nuts. But thank you very much. Thank you very much. There you go. Got you dialed in up there. Cheers, bud. Legendary Half stopping back saying, yawn. Hey, yo. I'm back. Welcome back, Half. Welcome back. Took up Falcon 2, rank 2, unduped. Really hope for Cav EQ. Oh, that's good to know, too. Not looking forward to that. To the Cav EQ. Rank 2 Falcon, absolutely, but... Plus, the nice thing is, too, if you pair him up with Beardo, he's got a really nice team synergy. Because I think, Idol is what it is? Something like that. But he gets, everyone winds up getting double boosts instead of just single boost. Already have duped Fury as a rank 3? Oh, well then, yeah, absolutely. Unless you're sitting on like an Elsa Bloodstone you want to wake up, but yeah, Falcon Awakened would be very nice. Oh boy, my piggy bank is filling up again. Hot dang. It's not that I don't think the piggy bank is an okay idea. I just think it's so terribly underwhelming. Let's go check out the profile here. Chap. Copy that just in case I accidentally misspelled it. Alright, so sitting really solid. Grats on Plat 1. 6-star rank 3 Warlock. Torch, Claire. Solid choice. Solid rank ups. Pretty good prestige there. 12.2. Very nice. 49 MVPs. Who are you grinding for to get 618 consecutive wins? Very nice looking profile there. Very, very nice. Wave Rebel saying peekaboo. Well, I see you, so there we go. Well, it's good, Wave Rebel. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? So I think it said this was win number 14, so I think three more wins here that should get me for last milestone. Doink. Yoink. Special. Come on, come on. Wouldn't it be nice if they added Quake as a 6-star? I don't think they will. I think Quake has caused way too many problems for them. But I wish they would, because she's so good. She's so good. Half asking a very good question. How would I rank Super Skrull from a 0 to a 10? Okay, so a 0, I would say... I would say that there are not any zeros in the game. I would say that there aren't any zeros. 0 is completely unplayable trash. I would argue that, or contend that there are several 2s and 3s. Groot, Iron Patriot, Joe Fixit, the usual suspects, 2s and 3s. 10, on the other hand, is your Doctor Doom, your Cosmic Ghost Rider, stuff like that, right? So Super Skrull, I would say, would fall probably in the 5 or 6 range. Being par. Most of his bonus points comes from just looking cool and having really fun animations. But like most everything else about him is par at best, right? His synergies are subpar. His ease of use is subpar. His damage output is slightly higher than par. It is a good bit higher than par. Like once you've got him in that sweet spot for like the 2 or 3 seconds that he's able to stay in that sweet spot, yeah, he can dish out some pretty nice damage at 565. But all those things considered, like how easy he is going to be to get, the fact that you need to wake him up and then throw 100 and 20 SIGs on him for him to be relevant, really. Because that power gain in his Awaken ability is really needed, you know. And the fact that he doesn't really do anything that other Cosmic Champions can't do better already anyway. It's just like, yeah, okay, cool, he exists. I mean, maybe he's going to be a potential roadblock for as a defender, but I don't know. The fact that he's so heavily susceptible to any sort of Mystic Nullified champ, too, is just like, what, people aren't going to be bringing Doom or Claire or Hood or anybody else? You can have a 6-star Quake when I get a 6-star Hype. I will make that deal any day. Heck yeah. Wave Rebel says, pretty good. Got an essay to do Friday at midnight. Barely started, but once I finish that, I'll have a week off from school. There you go. There you go. It's a nice little incentive right there. Get it done, get it out of the way. Would a 6-star rank 1 Falcon be a good option for a Mordo boss on 625? I don't know off the top of my head. I don't know. Possibly, but you're going to need to bring... well, how about this? Is Falcon awakened or unawakened? Because you're probably going to need to bring a Guardian Synergy or a Heimdall or both. Because I reckon that you're going to need to dance around a lot when Lock On is on cooldown, waiting for it to come back online again in order to bypass this nonsense. But here, as soon as I get the last milestone here, I'm going to go take a look specifically at that Mordo boss again. Just to, you know, take a look and better assess. Make a what if vid with old bosses and new champs. Could be a good series. Yeah, I think that'd be fun. I think that'd be really fun. Like going in and just, you know, seeing what some of the new champs can do at a lower tier rarity, you know. Because, I mean, it's always fun to just go back to, like, Act 4 and melt everybody with, you know, a 6-star rank 3 champion. But once you're actually doing the content, you're not going to have a 6-star rank 3, so. But yeah, that could definitely be a lot of fun. Still toys with the idea of me wanting to start a second account. Just to be able to play through the game fresh from a 2021 perspective, knowing what I know now, and especially with the new champs in the game, like what it would be like going through those old fights again with the new champs. Because basically every champ in the game is a new champ from when I did it, you know. Because I was playing it as it was coming out. Come on. There we go. I was gonna say I'm surprised those ruptures weren't dealing more damage than they were right there, but oh. Tom suggesting do the second account. Would be fascinating watching you and all your knowledge and gameplay. Well, cheers, bud. It would be an awful lot of fun. It would be an awful lot of fun. I want to finish up a couple of projects I'm working on right now, but then after that, heck yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. How far along am I in this? Almost done. Alright. I'm gonna blitz this. Then go check out Mordo. And then go from there. I enjoy doing the new account mostly because I pulled a 6-star Corvus during the Mutant Side event. Nice. Lost interest after the Collector, though. Yeah, we got through the Collector, though. That's pretty impressive by itself on a fresh account. I mean, you had the... Did you have the Corvus before the Collector fight or after the Collector fight? Wave Rebel saying, really tired, probably because it's late. So good night, good morning, and good day. All those things. All those things. Take care. Get some good Z's. We'll catch you later. Have the 3-star challenge vids been getting good views? Yes. That being said, it's still is a learning experience on how to improve their visibility and market them a bit too. Just because it's kind of inventing a niche in the community, right? Because there isn't anything else like it. And because there isn't anything else like it, populating the videos with searchable keywords that people would realistically punch in, looking for something else and stumbling upon it, is still, you know, a work in progress. So yes, but it can get always get better too. I think the biggest draw for the series has been and will continue to be word of mouth. You know, I think it's really helpful that I'm in the content creator program, because I post the videos in there in the Discord. So, you know, some of the bigger YouTubers are at least aware of it, which has been nice. Get my name out there, get the channel name out there, and then the videos by extension too, which helps. And then, you know, everybody who winds up, you know, playing along and joining for each installment, you know, goes on to advertise the video as well too. So to all of their people in their communities as well. So it is going very well. It is going very, very well. It is still a growing project and a growing series there, but I'm really happy with where it's at right now, and definitely want to keep applying, you know, new ways of YouTubing, if that's even a word, as I learn them, to help it grow even more. So let's see, we're looking at the Act 6 Mordo boss, right? Thank goodness we can actually still move around in this. It's not like a locked camera like in Act 5. Stop it. So where's he at? Where you at? There you are. So strength in numbers, that's not going to do you anything. So yes, unduped Falcon would be able to counter some of the nonsense here, right? Some of the nonsense. The recovery, the power gain, stuff like that, yes. Spite, perhaps. But again, as soon as lockdown goes on cooldown, then you're going to have a bad time. Void, I think, still is the best option if you have a couple of petrifies on him. Then each time he power gains, he's actually power draining himself, especially if you have Despair turned on with 2 or 3 points in there. So he's still probably your best bet, because then, you know, once he's completely power locked, then you can just heavy spam in the corner and get around the do not go gentle nonsense. But yeah, it stands to reason that a unduped Falcon would at least be able to, well, would at least be able to give it a go. Still, again, like I said, may wind up having a hard time when lockdown comes off, but for the rest of it, yeah, maybe. Alrighty, guys. It is about that time. To start calling it a night, I think. So, we could go say hey to BG. He's streaming right now. Haven't said hey to BG in a good while. So, with that, throw that in chat. Throw the Rob Vaughn raid. I don't thank you guys for watching here tonight. It's been really cool getting to test out Super Skrull, play some content on top of the fact, and get to chat and say howdy to all you guys. Big thank you again to Jose Diaz for sending over the $5 across the stream. Much appreciated, bud. And I'm going to be streaming again Friday for some Super Skrull Arena nonsense. If you haven't already, please kindly like the video, subscribe to the channel. That stuff helps the channel grow. Ring the notification bell, stay on top of videos as they drop. Been dropping a bunch of gameplay stuff, including some world record speedruns, Elsa gameplay, and some Alliance War stuff. So do check that out if you haven't already, because there's also more stuff coming out. So plenty of cool stuff. But that's going to do me for tonight, everybody. Till next time, all. Take care. Talk soon. Stay safe. And be well, everybody. Bye for now.